segment.
Hey, welcome to Breakroom BS. I'm Gable, and
hey,
this is Dave.
Hey,
Dave.
you guys, you smell like liquor, man.
Is it really that
It's
bad?
on your breath.
I really didn't even have like a lot. It may have been like half a shot, if
I
that.
might just be smelling orange juice. I
Really?
can't tell the difference sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it smell like this? Does this smell like liquor?
That smells like strawberries.
It's so good.
It smells good, but it probably tastes disgusting.
No, it tastes
I
good.
love strawberries, but I don't like strawberry flavored things.
Really?
Yeah.
Such as? What's
Strawberry yogurt, I think is gross. Like strawberry drinks. Strawberry milk, I think, is disgusting.
Strawberry milk?
I hate it.
Dude, the Nesquik ones that came like pre-made that you had to like peel the paper around the top and like the
I always got the Nesquik ones where you didn't have to peel the paper around the top. I'm glad you specified.
the blue lids. The blue plastic lids.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I remember the chocolate milk ones like that.
Yeah, they were really good.
I remember when people at school get strawberry milk, I wanted to fight them. I never did that. They would have beat me up because I was white.
Dude, the teas that used to be at school were really good.
They were Mexicans.
Did your school have a lot of like good teas? Like our school had like mixed berry tea, limeade tea, peach tea.
Yeah, I only drank water. I wasn't allowed to drink that stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I never got any money to buy stuff from like food from school. I was packed to lunch and not allowed any money.
They came in these cartons. Did you at least see them? They came in like cartons, and they were like a quarter each. Like you only had to pay a quarter for them.
Well, back in my day, it was like 2 cents.
Yeah, like a dime.
Yeah.
Dime bag.
No, it was like probably 50 cents. It was probably more because we were a poor school and they wanted money.
Can I get a dime bag?
No, that's illegal.
Nice. Dude, people always had that issue that you had with watermelon. I always hear people talk about watermelon. Like they're like, "Oh, I love watermelon, but watermelon flavored things are disgusting." Like watermelon gum, or that's all I can think of.
So I don't mind watermelon flavored stuff.
I like watermelon flavored.
Yeah,
stuff.
I do too.
I'm a fan.
You ever eat watermelon cake?
I didn't even know they had that. That sounds really good.
I made it up.
That's a shame.
I see. I don't really like. I won't eat bananas by themselves ever. I will eat banana bread, like fucking 1,000 pounds of it. I love banana bread.
Banana bread's
so
good.
fucking good. So we need watermelon bread. Let's manufacture it. Let's manufacture watermelon bread.
And then we use that to promote our podcast.
And then once we get the watermelon bread, then we get the khakis, and then we get the girls.
I feel like that's a reference to something.
This is basketball.
That movie's pretty good.
Okay, it's better than that.
Yeah, it's really
What
great.
are we here to talk about today?
We got the round 3 of the New Japan Cup. We got the semifinals of the New Japan Cup.
It's called the quarterfinals.
It's called Shut the Fuck Up and Listen to Me Talk, bitch. And it's called the finals. And then we also got the U.S.
You mean the round 5?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We have the round 5s.
Yeah, the round 5s. And that will bring us to the round 6s after, where it's just the winner facing himself in a mirror jerking off.
Dude.
Yes.
I have a bunch of round 6s at home I watch all the time.
So I can't wait to see Ibushi jerking off in the mirror round 6.
Oh wait a minute, your bracket's dead.
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
Fucking Zack Sabre Jr.
Dude,
piece of shit.
I didn't bring the paper that says how we did. Oh,
sad face.
Oh well, I mean, I got a lot right and you got some right.
I didn't do good.
Yeah.
Zack Sabre Jr. fucked my ass.
You know what we'll do? Let's start talking about wrestling. You want to do that?
Nah, not really.
Oh, yeah, me neither. It says round 3 right on your notes, you jobber.
What was round 2 called? What?
Your first note is so funny. Is it like something you smelled? Like was it like moist?
It was a fart, dude.
Was it like very like humid? Like what?
It was the smell of alcohol in my breath. That's what it was.
It was a fart. Okay, so first we have the New Japan Cup 2019 Night 9 show from March 20th. The 2 matches we're going to go over. The first one, this is a quarterfinal match. These are both quarterfinal matches. Is Tomohiro Ishii versus Yoshihashi. Yeah, first and foremost, they can stop with this camera angle where the lights are shining in my fucking face like I'm in an Abrams movie and the lens flare won't stop. It was really annoying.
Yeah, dude. The like my first note says something seems different about tonight, and I think them like filming it differently may have also added to that.
Yeah, it was annoying.
Yeah. I would say, well, for me it was annoying. It reminded me of like an ROH house show or something. Like, you know how the lighting's always weird in this?
Yeah, I didn't mind, like, the different style. It was just the fact that it was, like, cool, it's a very bright light now, and I can't really see anything.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was Abrams, yeah.
Is that a hint for me to go, or?
No, I was just doing you.
Oh, that's what I do.
Yeah, you're like,
All right.
All right, I'll go. All right, no, you go.
Does mine get? I don't think mine goes
next.
I'll
go. No, you didn't do your first note, the best note on there.
I literally just said that.
You said something felt different. You didn't say that part at all.
Yeah, well, I will verbatim say it then.
This is completely different than what you said.
Something in the air just feels like Yoshihashi could pull it off. I guess without having the knowledge of what it says, you can't really tell what I was referencing.
Yeah. They don't know that you thought Yoshihashi might win. They thought that someone farted in the stadium or something. It wasn't a stadium at all.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck
You're
it was.
playing with your balls. I like this.
Cock and balls.
Yeah, cock and balls. So Ishii's chest was fucked up from chops and bleeding pretty early on. Remember how you were saying that tons of guys are getting fucked up chests in this cup?
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Dude, it's weird. It's the first match I watch after talking about that. I'm like, it's fucking happening.
It's happening. And you were right. Cable was right. So I texted you about this. Either Yoshihashi is way bigger than I thought, or Ishii is smaller, because Yoshihashi looks really big next to Ishii, and it was very weird.
I think Ishii is small.
He's short. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I've seen him in other matches with guys. I never thought particularly, man, he looks small next to that person.
I thought he looked incredibly short next to Okada, but Okada is just a fucking freak of nature. And
yeah, Okada's way taller than all those other Japanese fellers. What?
I don't know. It was funny. There's
nothing racist about that.
I don't think it was. I was thinking about if it was, but I don't think it is.
Oriental's racist now, right?
I believe so.
Okay, isn't it weird that promotion has Oriental in the title, the one that AEW is working with?
Yeah, I thought that was weird too. Because it was explained to me that Oriental is supposed to refer to an item, whereas Asian refers to a person.
So if I was like to use this in a sentence, I was like, man, I wish I had tons of Oriental women. That would be proper because I want to own them like items.
Yes. Yes. At least that's how it was explained to me by an Asian person. An Asian person explained it to me like that. So
were they Persian?
No.
At least an Asian Persian. I got confused.
Yeah, the S sound in Asia. My speech therapy is not going really well.
Say the S sound in Asia.
Yeah, it got put into person, so it said Persian.
I was confused.
Yeah.
Like a Persian rug. Was it a Persian rug in the Big Lebowski?
All I know is that shit tied the room together.
Yeah, it sure did, man. Fucking A. Okay. There's a spot where they trade forearms with each other that went on for a while. Remember how I counted the one time that they were doing something, and I was like, I counted it was like 39 or 40.
Yeah.
Remember, I counted this one, 72 fucking forearms combined.
It's a lot of forearms.
72. I mean, that has to hurt even if like you're barely connecting.
Yeah,
after so long.
Dude, if I just sat next to you and just barely tapped your arm, and I did that for 10 minutes, I bet you by the 10-minute mark, like that
your hand would be broken from my metal bicep of an arm.
Yeah. Yeah. Over time though, it will hurt more.
It would. It definitely would. Yoshi with a sit-out powerbomb and a whole lot of butterfly lock here.
Maybe it gets numb at a certain point.
Either your hand would break or it would get stuck in the mush of my arm, one of the two.
The commentary did really well at reminding me how the butterfly lock works in combination with the headhunter finisher, I think it was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about how like it affects the same area and stuff.
It's smart.
So commentary did a good job setting up that finisher later.
They always do, don't they? The 99% of the time the commentating is great.
Yeah. Even if they didn't do the finisher, you now know that that wrestler is looking to do that finisher at some point.
I do, however, have some issues with commentating in this.
I'm sure there are some. At least it's not Ronaldo.
Yeah. Yeah, he's bad. Ishii gives Yoshi a devastating German suplex, but Yoshi no-sells it and then gets his head clotheslined off for it.
Or who the fuck was that? Lanny Poffo. Lanny Poffo was awful.
He was really bad. Ishii goes for the brainbuster, and Yoshi reverses it into a roll-up, which was a good false finish. Yoshi reverses another move into a pin. I gotta say, these Yoshi-Hashi near falls are really getting me. I was like, man, he's gonna pull it off. He might pull it off with these near falls.
Dude, what really helped with these near falls, another fucking good commentating, of course it's Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly throws out the point that Ishii is taking much more physical matches and more of a physical toll at this point. So, like, I mean, at that point you gotta be like, well, Yoshihashi is taking way less of a beating, so he's more fresh.
They are very good at, like, helping sell near falls in matches. Like, very good at it. There'll be matches where I'm like, this person has no chance of winning, and 99% of the time, just because of the commentary, they're saying something, I'm like, oh man, he's gonna get it. Like, I'm like, you guys are good.
Good for them.
Yoshi with a Fisherman Buster got me again with a near fall. Karma reversed, but Yoshi ends up getting German suplexing Ishii very hard. Karma reversed again into a DDT that Yoshi no-sells. He gets a hard headbutt for this no-sell. He got punished. Ishii hits the brainbuster, and Tomohiro Ishii wins by pinfall and advances to the semis.
Poor Yoshihashi.
The dub.
Yeah. I mean, it was a really good match for being a Yoshihashi match, but I think that Ishii can just put on a great match with anybody he goes up against. So
yeah.
It's kind of the same about how I feel about a Okada match later. Yeah.
People were saying how cool it would be if Ishii was the one that answered Bully Ray's street fight challenge.
I was thinking the same thing. Ishii, dude, I mean, Suzuki would be a good one too.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be Flip. However, apparently I was listening to Wrestling Observer the other day, and they said that Flip got out of bed and his knee locked up, so he's still having problems. So who knows if he'll even be on the show. Although he's supposed to wrestle at that Baltimore show. He's scheduled, so we'll see what happens.
I mean, not if his knee's locking up.
That's right. All right, next up we have Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay. So early on here, Okada throws Ospreay into the guardrail, and Ospreay, instead of taking the bump, just jumps over it instead of hitting it. More people should do this. They wouldn't have to hit the guardrail if they just jumped.
Why don't they just do that?
I don't know. One can argue, I guess, they're not all as athletic as Will Ospreay. So
Will Ospreay is amazing.
Yeah, he is something special. Okada hits the elbow from the top and does his Rainmaker pose. I thought this was really cool. And as the camera zooms out, Ospreay kicks him right in the fucking head.
Like, you were ready for like the you weren't expecting that.
And I love how the kick happened after it zoomed out and it's small and you see him like, that's really cool.
It's like the camera, like the camera guy sold it being surprising.
Yep.
The camera guy had no idea that it was gonna get fucked up, and he got taken off guard.
It was really cool. Let's see here. You have anything generic to add into this? Specific.
Throughout the beginning portion of the match, I was like, man, like they're really building this like a slow build to a quicker pace, and I was like, man, it's that one word, methodical. And then as soon as I thought the word, one of the announcers said methodical. I'm like, oh my god. I'm psychic.
Why aren't you commentating? That's the issue.
Why am I not betting on sports games? Like, I should go back in time with a sports book of like all the
like maybe an almanac of sorts.
An almanac,
yeah.
And then I should start gambling.
Yeah, and then what you can do is you can go back in time, give it to yourself, and then go back to the future. But then it doesn't make sense because you somehow got back to the unchanged future.
Yeah.
Damn paradoxes.
A pair of what? Cox?
Yeah, paracoxes. Did you think coccyx is that bone? Did you think that you didn't think Ospreay was going to win this? Did you know?
This was going to be my upset.
It was. That's right.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
Cable.
Didn't work out for me.
Okada blocks the Stormbreaker and gets kicked a lot. Ospreay goes for it again, and Okada reverses it with an arm drag. I gotta get this. I gotta say this because this is one thing the commentators, and you probably won't agree, but this is one thing the commentators do that annoys me a lot: risk control. Maintaining risk control.
I had questions about this.
Dude, I get so annoyed whenever, like, they say it all the time in Okada matches. They say it's like it's a super big fucking deal because of the Rainmaker. I'm like, okay, so I have risk control. Grab my hand. Oh, fuck. Now you have risk control, too. What are we going to do? Oh, my God.
I have double risk control now.
We're holding each other's wrists. But I'm like, this is so fucking stupid. He has risk control. It was really annoying me.
I was going to ask you about that. Like, is there some sort of, like, rule? Because if there's a rule that after, like a guy falls on the ground, as soon as you break like any sort of contact, you're not allowed to like beat him up while he's on the ground. Then I'd be like, oh, this wrist control move makes sense because like contact didn't break. The dude didn't drop over like. I'm
not aware of anything like that.
But that would make sense though, right?
It would, yeah. It would be a reason why it's a thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, it's just because of the Rainmaker, and he uses it, and it's a short arm clothesline. That's the only reason. I'm like, dude, and they say it so much. I'm just like, shut up about your fucking wrist control, please, please. It's never mattered until the Rainmaker. Like, calm down.
Rainmaker.
Okada ducks the hidden blade and goes for a possible Death Valley driver, but Ospreay reverses it into a stunner, which was really cool. Ospreay, that's clearly a typo. Ospreay hits an awesome hook kick. I want to suck that hook kick's dick. That is true. I love the hook kick. Okay, this is one of the coolest reversals I've ever seen, and you'll remember this. Okada's going for the Rainmaker, and Ospreay reverses it with a Spanish Fly. I thought it was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
That was a really cool spot. It was so cool it even made for a great false finish, even though you know this match ain't ending with a fucking Spanish Fly. But I was like, oh, does he have it?
Do you remember whenever, who was it, Mysterio and Andrade or...
Andrade Cien Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
They just call him Almas now, don't they? They shorten
do.
it. Or Andrade, maybe. I don't know. Remember they did a Spanish Fly one time and the entire WWE universe blew up?
I think they call it irrelevant, is what they call him now.
Yeah.
Are you making fun of the... Because that wasn't the move. You know that wasn't the move.
Wasn't it?
No.
What was it?
It was a...
Oh, it was a Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I thought you had that smirk. I was like, he's fucking with me.
No, my joke was the WWE Universe thing, calling the WWE fans the WWE Universe.
Isn't that retarded?
Yeah.
They should call them. They should start calling us like the New Japan Galaxers. It's the New Japan Galaxies.
The New Japan Spartans.
Call us the New Japan Milky Ways. That would be pretty cool. I want to be a Milky Way. I'd eat myself.
The New Japan Cowboys.
What's your favorite candy bar of all time?
I
hate when I ask a question and I'm not prepared with my own answer. Oh, why did I do that? Oh God, no.
I'm gonna say I've had Almond Joys that are dark chocolate and not Mounds. Almond Joys that are dark chocolate.
No, you haven't.
They're real. They've existed.
No, they're not. Mm-hmm. I believe you. I'm just kidding. That's your favorite candy bar ever?
I've never seen one outside of that one time. It may not even been brand name Almond Joy, but it was exactly an Almond Joy, but with dark chocolate. I'm like, this is amazing.
See, it's so funny.
It was at one of those. It was at one of the local chocolate places.
C2E2?
No.
Oh.
Sarah's.
It wasn't like a candy. It was just something.
I think that's.
Okay. No, we're talking about mainstream candy bars. Come on.
Then it would just be the Almond Joy.
See, that's so funny because I'm torn between the Almond Joy or a Kit Kat. I think mine might be Almond Joy too. It's really fucking good.
I used to love Kit Kats, but that wafer, I don't know why I don't like the texture of it anymore.
Do you ever have a Big Cat? Brian Alvarez stands by that the Big Cat is 1,000 times better than a Kit Kat.
I don't understand.
It's a big Kit Kat.
What's his explanation?
He's like, it's the ratio of the wafer to the chocolate is different. I'm like, it is.
It makes sense.
It does. And I'm like, I can't really argue that, but yeah, I think Almond Joy myself is the best. Okay, so Osprey, what?
You ever have those white chocolate Kit Kats?
I don't like white chocolate.
Oh, those are. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's like real white chocolate. It's like that mass-produced white chocolate where they just say it's white chocolate.
I think my issue is that I'm just too boring. Yeah. Like when it comes to ice cream, I'm like, dude, can I just have Neapolitan? That's as crazy as I'll get. And I want them separated too. I don't want them mixed together.
Dude, I fucking go nuts about ice cream flavors.
Dude, I like plain standard. That's why I don't like white chocolate. I'm like, just give me regular fucking chocolate. I don't want dark chocolate. I don't want white chocolate. I just want chocolate. I don't like any other kind of chocolate. Yeah. I'm very boring with my foods.
I cannot explain to you. All right. So I'm gonna admit something here and there. I have smoked pot before. All right.
Oh my God.
One of the best food experiences I ever had was when I was high. I had Chunky Monkey ice cream, and I cannot begin to explain to you how great it was. Like I've never eaten food and thought of it being so good ever before. Ever. It was beyond regular emotion for food.
But didn't the experience of it diminish after you went into an epileptic panic attack shock or something?
Because I OD'd on marijuana.
Because you're just so fucking scared and paranoid, you fucking passed out from fear.
I probably just passed out because I was tired.
I mean, that too. Okay, so Ospreay hits 2 beautiful shooting star presses off the top. One across the back of Okada and then one across the front. Yeah, I thought this finish was so fucking great. Okada hits a tombstone, goes for a Rainmaker, and Ospreay flips out of it and goes for a Stormbreaker. But Okada reverses it into a super spinning tombstone, followed by a Rainmaker. Okada by pinfall. Shocking.
Yeah, dude, this was a really good match.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot. I mean, it wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't as emotionally driven, but there was a lot of cool shit that happened in here, and you just had 2 really, really athletic guys doing some cool shit.
Yeah, I can't imagine Ospreay and Okada. I'm like, that match wasn't good. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have the March 21st show, night 10 of the New Japan Cup. 2 more quarterfinal matches. Okay, before we get into the matches, Rocky Romero, this was like right before the first match, after the tag match before it, called himself the leader of chaos. Yeah.
Dude,
Then Kevin Kelly even goes, the leader, huh? He's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, you fucking douchebag, get the fuck out of here. Oh, I got so annoyed.
I mean, dude, chaos is barely even a thing, so who
if you
cares?
just want to call yourself the leader, you're the leader.
Dude, you can call yourself the prime minister of chaos, the bailiff of chaos, or...
What is it? Is the prime minister, there's the king, the emperor. China has an emperor, right?
There's, yeah.
No racist. You don't know anything about Chinese.
Yeah.
Chinese food is so good.
Yeah. This is Japanese, though, so...
Does it have to, yeah, but we're talking about...
Do they also have emperors?
I think they do.
Dude,
Emperor
I'm
of
really
Japan.
confused about what Western culture is, because I used to have a class called Western culture, and we study like Japan and like all of Asia and stuff. And now they always talk about like Western style wrestling. I'm like, are we the West? Who's the West?
I thought we were Western.
See, that's why
I thought they were Eastern.
I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Are they close to like Iraq and stuff? 'Cause that's the Middle East.
I mean, it's a globe. It all goes around. So I mean, everything's in the West if you think about it.
Yeah, it's true. All that water, man.
If
all that fucking water, I can't deal with it. There's too much.
If we travel far enough west, we'll hit Philadelphia.
There's so much water, dude. Do you realize there's so much water?
Yeah.
What if it covers everything up and we die and we drown to death?
That's why we have to drink it all first. That's how we show them who's
boss. But
boss.
doesn't that mean, but won't there be an equal amount of pee left over that we'll all just drown in our own pee instead?
That's way better.
I don't think it is.
Pee's sterile, so it's okay.
But we're going to die. It's going to be in our lungs.
Listen, I don't... Yeah, that's fine.
Colt Cabana versus Sonata.
Yeah.
That guy had so much more to say about drowning in pee.
There are so many R. Kelly references and golden showers to talk about.
Oh, boy. All right, Colt Cabana versus Sonata. Colt Cabana has a 0% chance of winning this match. Let's go ahead and that's my first note I have here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. Cabana goes for a lion salt but misses. Sonata tries for the skull end 3 times, but Cabana gets out of it. Cabana locks in Billy Goat's curse. Sonata with an O'Connor roll into the skull end, but Cabana reverses it. Do you even have anything for this one?
No. Oh. This is when I was having my mental breakdown about not having notes.
Oh. Sonata goes for the moonsault off the top, but Cabana gets his knees up. Cabana goes for the Superman pin twice. First time Sonata rolls through, and the second time he just moves, which was kind of funny. Sonata goes for the skull end for a 5th time, and Cabana reverses it again into a roll-up. Sonata is finally able to lock in the skull end, and Sonata wins by submission.
Do you think Cabana's ever thought about having chocolates called Bonbons?
Like, what is a bonbon?
I think it's chocolate.
I looked it up because Peggy Bundy eats it like crazy, and I've always been interested.
Sounds familiar.
I think it's like a candy, like an orange like candy covered in chocolate.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's also isn't it like a store too?
She'd be like, bonbon.
Bonbon.
Bonbon. Let's just say to Al.
Ow.
Like, bonbon.
Ow.
Ow. I want to fuck Kelly Bundy, though.
Do you ever watch Sons of Anarchy?
No.
She did performance-wise, she did a really good job in that show.
That's what I heard. I heard she did pretty good in Futurama, too.
I mean, you watch Futurama, so, I mean, what's your thought on that?
I agree with myself.
Some sort of internet troll where you just echo off what the internet general consensus
I like
is.
to go on the internet and like type shit that I don't think at all, and then read it and get pissed off about it, and just like kind of troll myself, and then like start jerking off and get real confused to my comments. All right, next up we have Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Zack Sabre Jr.
It's Zack Sabre Jr. time.
It is.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. Okay, so okay. Okay, so get off. This is on there.
Nuh-uh.
Stop it.
I'm gonna do. I guess it does make noise.
It also shakes it.
Yeah, but
Remember how this is like on? You got all scared. Wait, what? Oh yeah. So Tanahashi should definitely win this match. Before I started watching, and I was like, he needs to win this. And here's the reason that I think he should win this match, and why I also think he should have went to the finals.
tell me about it.
If not, Okada is definitely going to win, and it's too predictable in my opinion.
Yeah.
No matter who Okada fights in the finals, if it's not Tanahashi, they're not going to beat Okada.
Yeah.
And also, New Japan isn't stupid enough to have any of the other ones win. They're not going to have like a Sonata or a Sabre or an Ishii win this cup.
Yeah.
Because they need to have Okada or Tanahashi in that big match in the Garden in the U.S.
Yeah.
So like
it's super important.
Yeah, so it's like that's the thing. Like, that's why I really think the final should be those two.
If this was any other place for any other, if this was any other like big event for them, I'd be like, well, yeah, maybe they just want a big title defense. But their like main goal right now is Western expansion.
Yeah,
and I mean you need to have your big guns out.
Exactly. So yeah, that's why I was. I really thought that the main event should, or the final should be Tanahashi and Okada. Should be unpredictable. Anyway, moving on. So Zack hurts his own leg here, either doing the twisting stomp on the Ace's arm or when he kicked Tanahashi's face off. After that, Tanahashi focuses on working over Zack's hurt leg. Now, if Zack didn't really hurt his leg, which I'm pretty sure he didn't, and it was just selling it,
Agreed.
then he is a genius. The reason he is a genius is because he hurt his leg, like kicking Tanahashi in the head.
Yeah.
Like why? Like that's it makes it more realistic because if you're going to hurt your leg, it would be like he did a move or Tanahashi did something to him. He hurt his leg in a fashion where it could have been a real injury. Because people get injured. People get injured walking into the ring. People get injured fucking doing a move like that. I'm like, that's what at first I'm like, did he really hurt himself? And I'm like, no, because he's working his leg, he didn't hurt himself. But it was really smart of them to have him hurt his leg in that way.
Normally, whenever they have a fake injury like that, it's caused by the other person.
Yeah. Or it's like something obvious where like he goes over the top rope and hits his knee.
Yeah.
Or he goes, it's something very, not like, oh, I just kicked him in the head and now I hurt my knee. I'm like, well, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Tanahashi hits 3 twist and shouts, which was a nice change of pace because normally when they do like a series of 3 moves, the third one gets reversed almost every time. But it didn't get reversed, so I enjoyed that. Tanahashi goes for a dragon screw and Zack reverses it into the European clutch pin. This near fall got me really good. Tanahashi kicked out quick at the very last second. Zack gets super close to locking in that submission he beat Ibushi with, but Tanahashi barely gets out of it. Tanahashi gets a Japanese clutch pin on Zack and Hiroshi. Tanahashi wins by pinfall.
Tinfall.
Yeah.
So we have next round. We have what that brings us to
the semifinals, which are going to be Okada versus Ishii and Tanahashi versus Sonata.
Yeah,
but we're going to take a break first. But.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do some saving. Yeah, I mean, or we come back, we'll talk about why I think the Sonata one is. Wait, never mind. I forget where I'm going with this. You distracted me when you broke up my initial train of thought.
Don't blame me, you fucker.
I'm not blaming you. It's my fault because I have bad memory.
You can go biloba.
But this is what caused. All right, we are back. We're going to be talking about the 4th round of the New Japan Cup.
You ever had sex with a quadruped?
To be honest, I'm not sure what that means.
Quadruped is something that's 4-legged.
Yes.
Like we're bipeds. We have 2 legs. Let me ask you this. If you're fucking a chick and you're doing her doggy style, can you be like, man, you're a quadruped right now? Or does that make it fucked up because you're imagining that they're an actual dog?
I don't think you're supposed to do that. I don't think that's how it works.
Have you ever been fucking a chick doggy style and ask her to call you Fido?
What? I think
It's not as weird if you imagine you're a dog too and you're fucking a dog, right?
I guess that's okay then.
Right? It's not bestiality, it's just nature porn.
Isn't this just what furries are?
Furries
Some of them?
No, I think furries are people that look like dogs but are bipeds. Like if you were like a dog but you're walking around on your feet and you have hands and you're a furry. I'm talking about you're like pretending to be a dog and you're fucking this other chick and she's a dog and you're going at it but she's pretending to be a dog, I mean.
Some crispy critters.
Yeah. You need to switch up your sex life, man.
What are you talking
figure out what's what, man.
Oh my god.
Figure out what's going on here, man. Oh man, so I'm just trying to think of the wackiest shit I can possibly think of to try and make you laugh.
You're nailing it.
Yeah. What are we doing here?
The fourth round, or also as Dave would call it, the semifinals.
Oh, fancy talk. I gotta say all these fancy words. You ever see Critters?
The first one.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's really good.
Are the next one's good?
They're not as good. The second one's okay. The third one has Leonardo DiCaprio in it when he's a kid.
That's weird.
Yeah, and the fourth one they're in space. They always go to space whenever it's like, we suck now.
Yeah.
Leprechaun went into space. Jason went into space.
Dude, the Killer Clowns did it in the first movie.
First episode of Killer Clowns.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
The first episode of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, they went to space. Hellraiser went to space.
Predator.
Yeah. He's from space.
They go to space.
Dude,
yeah,
Halloween 6, one of the early drafts of the script was supposed to be in space, and they ended up not doing it. And in the actual movie, there's a joke where this guy calls about Michael Myers, and he goes, I heard he was like in space or something, and they're like, that's stupid. They said it in the movie. It was kind of an inside joke.
Jason X.
It's talking about Halloween.
Jason X. Halloween X.
I hate you. That movie sucked.
Power Rangers in Space was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, that was a TV show. That doesn't count. That's not a movie series.
I mean, I'm not saying they weren't running out of ideas. I'm just saying that happened to end up not sucking.
I need a dinosaur.
In terms of Power Rangers, at least.
I need a dinosaur. That's what I need. Hey, let's talk about wrestling. What are you talking about?
Taguchi 69.
What's wrong with you, man? Oh, let's talk about Night 11 of the New Japan Cup, the March 23rd show. Why don't we talk about that?
You fucking bastard.
We have our only 2 fourth-round matches. We're going to go over them. You ready for this?
Ishii.
I'm
ready.
Kazuchika Okada versus Tomohiro Ishii. I am getting so sick and fucking tired of Rocky Romero always saying how Okada is his best friend. Like he goes, he's my dear, dear friend here. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You sound like a fucking idiot.
A suck up.
Dude,
I think that's the point.
He sounds to me like someone that isn't popular and is trying to be popular through association way too hard. That's what it sounds like to me.
It sounds like that's on purpose.
It's annoying.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean on purpose?
Like I think that's like
his purpose of his character is to be like a douche that's a loser and doesn't have any friends.
It always seems like he's just trying to get like attention through various ways, like the times that he like shamelessly promotes his like T-shirts during the show. I don't know. I think I have a point.
That's different. That's different.
I think it's in his general character to do stuff like that. That's just supposed to be
like funny. It's like a shameful plug. People do it all the time.
Yeah, but
Shawn Michaels did that. Triple H did that. It's just a funny thing people do.
His entire character is that.
I don't think it is. He's like a really bad rapper as his character.
Yeah. That's also part of it. He's complex, man. He's complex.
He has layers. He's like an onion.
Yeah.
He's like a cake or an onion.
Now you get it.
Yeah. It really annoys me and I hate it. In the beginning, Okada has Ishii on the ropes, and instead of doing the fake punch and tap on the head, he actually punches him, which I thought was a cool little change of pace. What makes this so funny is as I'm watching this happen, I'm starting to type in here that this spot where he like pushes him and pats him, like this is getting overdone and predictable and dumb. And then he did something different.
He changed it up.
Like, look at you, man! You fucking tricked me.
Good for him.
Move your arm. That's my line of talk.
He gets our approval.
Yeah,
I'm sure he was looking for it.
I mean, he can't go on without it.
He'd be nowhere in this business without us.
No, I mean he should be more thankful.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's paying to meet me whenever we go to the ROH festival.
Yeah, that's nuts. He's paying you negative like $80 or something.
Yeah, 40. Dude, whenever I went to StarCast, Okada was signing at that Pro Wrestling Tees store. He was charging $100 there. He's charging $40.
You're getting a deal.
Yeah,
it's a deal.
Like, it's so much cheaper.
I think they know. Like people, there's people like Dave going around getting like a lot of signatures. So you don't want to overcharge. Like you don't want everyone to be like you don't want. Dave's not going to be like, oh, I got to pay $100 for this person, $100 for this person, $100 for this person, because they know you're already spending a lot of money, and you're probably a Dave who's meeting multiple people, so they're giving you.
It's
a
good
deal.
point. I mean, Okada was signing at like a store, so he was like the only one there signing when they did that. But I mean, also when I got my tickets for the Ace Comic Con, and I spent like $1,000 on 3 people, there's only supposed to be like 7 or 8 people there. So it's not like they have a ton of people, so they can charge a lot more because you're not meeting as many. So your theory makes sense and it holds water.
It
holds weight.
It's like an economy type thing.
Yeah, let's talk about the economy. Economy class. That's how I'm
not
flying,
the
baby.
economy. Like
I'm flying economy cat class, baby.
Oh, fuck.
I'm flying first class when I go to Seattle, dude.
It's easier to pronounce.
What, first class?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want economy. It's too hard to say.
That's the only reason.
Economy. Let's see here. Okada goes for the Rainmaker, but Ishii reverses it with a headbutt. Ishii gives Okada a superplex off the top, but they yell that it's an avalanche brainbuster. Sorry, guys. It's not.
Oh, there's an avalanche spot in fucking the Osprey Okada one.
Was there?
I forgot to bring it up. I fucked up.
Yeah, way to go, dude.
Yeah, well. Dude, did you see the fucking flapjack that Okada did? Yeah. Okada's so tall. It looked like poor little Ishii went like flying up to the ceiling on the flapjack.
Yeah, every time I've seen a flapjack since that one spot with the Young Lions who took a flapjack wrong and almost landed on his head.
You
Remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you get scared.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, don't take it wrong.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I always get scared they're going to fuck it up. Ishii goes for a brainbuster, but Okada reverses it at the last second with a knee to Ishii's head. Okada with a Rainmaker. He hits a second one, but that doesn't do anything, which is pretty fucking stupid in my opinion.
Oh. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
The second one?
He hits a Rainmaker, his finishing move. Hits a second Rainmaker, and Ishii just takes it and no-sells it. It's his fucking finishing move, and you already just had it done. How are you know that was done?
He did it a little too early. That's
it made me mad.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be able to do it at all. It's his fucking finisher. You can't no-sell a fucking finishing move.
Yeah.
It's a finishing move. It means nothing if you can no-sell it.
Come on, Ishii, you fucked up.
Jeez.
Do you wonder if like they go backstage and like Okada's like, what the fuck? Why'd you do that at like?
I mean, I feel like Okada was probably okay with it.
Yeah, I guess they probably worked well enough.
I don't think you're like no-selling someone's finisher without permission.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just think it was. I mean, I get it. Like, I don't know. Ishii reverses a Rainmaker into an armbar. I didn't know Ishii knew arm bars. I actually thought Okada might actually tap for a second here.
Did he reverse it into a headbutt yet? A Rainmaker into a headbutt?
Yeah, he did that already.
Oh, fuck. I need to catch up. Oh, wait, there it is. Armbar.
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 Arm cruncher. Someone will get that.
Wait, do you have another one?
No, I was just making sure I'm caught up here.
Okada hits a shotgun. Okay. No, that's not this one. Okada hits a shotgun dropkick and runs at Ishii, but takes it. What?
I lied. The armbars were he almost tapped, right?
Yes.
Like, yeah, and dude, the crowd was going nuts. Red Shoes was jumping around like a maniac.
Yeah.
Rocky's yelling in my fucking ear, and I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, Rocky!"
And that's his best friend. His best friend of all time is gonna tap.
Yeah, and then you got Okada and fucking Ishii just like doing their part and selling the spot as best as they possibly could, dude. I thought it could have happened. I thought he could have tapped there.
That's what I put. I see he might actually tap for a second.
Yeah.
I thought it could happen too.
Yeah, I had built a better build up for it.
Than my note?
Yeah,
you had a way better build up than I did. Yeah, mine was just a normal note. You had a lot going into it.
Red Shoes is fucking jumping around like a maniac, like hopping around. I'm like, dude, like, did you just do coke? What's going on?
Sometimes I want to punch Red Shoes in the face.
Yeah, he's nuts.
He does stupid shit sometimes with his like mannerisms and like his hands and stuff. And I'm like, you're dumb. Like some people will be doing stuff and he'll just like look and he'll just be like Like, what like, why are you so confused? They're wrestling. Let them wrestle. Why do you have this confused, retarded look on your face?
This is the match. You showed up specifically to referee this.
This is what you're here for. Why are you so confused? Is he going to hit it? Is he? That's what he does.
He's trying to make it more dramatic. He's like, what's going to happen
I know.
next?
I'm like, dude,
who knows?
I'm invested. Leave me alone. Dude, it's so annoying. Just referee the fucking match.
Red Shoes... do you almost drop that?
Yeah,
it was scary.
It was very scary.
Dude, Red Shoes. I'm beginning to love his like retardedness.
I guess.
It's so stupid. It's like funny at this point.
So Okada hits a shotgun dropkick and runs at Ishii, but he takes a hard lariat. He kicks out at one though and immediately gets back up. And right after Okada gets up, he takes another insanely hard lariat. And this false finish got me really good. I mean, really good. And only New Japan can get me with a lariat for a false finish. But I was like, dude, is it over? I'm like, and afterwards I'm like, that was a lariat. Of course it wasn't over, but it got me for a second. It got me good. Look out, Okada has tights control. That's my next note here. He grabbed his tights. He has tights control on.
Tights control.
Yeah, so, it's important. You got to make a note of that. Okada misses a Rainmaker, and Ishii hits one, but Okada no-sells it. Brainbuster by Ishii reversed again. Okada hits a spinning tombstone and a Rainmaker. Okada wins by pinfall.
Yeah, what do I got here? I got, so a lot of these, with some of these previous matches, like the, what's that dude, Mikey Nichols?
Yeah.
You know the guy has no chance of the fucking winning, and that kind of it really fucking took me out of it, because I'm like, why is this guy here? What's going on?
Yeah.
This is dumb. But
I mean, the issue is when you have someone like that facing Okada. It's like, that's...
Now here, I also went into this. I'm like, why are they gonna have Ishii? Like, why? Like Ishii's like the only thing that's keeping me invested in this is like Ishii's a really good guy to have if you want to physically put over the guy who has the belt, because you know it's gonna be a really physical match and you want to display that guy's physicality. But I mean, overall,
and it looks like for example, if he goes and he fights Jay White, they're gonna have this badass match. It's gonna look like Jay White had a really hard victory, and it makes him look better.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the only thing that was really keeping me here. Otherwise, I'm like, why would Ishii win the fucking belt? But I mean, dude, this was probably my favorite match of the tournament that I watched.
Dude, the last 5 minutes of this match I thought was amazing.
Incredible.
Like, their finishers were reversed so many times to the point where you're like, okay, they're definitely hitting it here, but it would get reversed again.
Yeah.
Like, it was so well done.
Ishii and Okada are both guys who like could go up against like a nobody and put up a really good match.
Yeah. The thing with Okada is like, he is definitely growing on me a lot, and the reason is because like when you're watching an Okada match, you're like, this match is good, but like he consistently has an amazing like last 5 minutes.
It's the storytelling throughout the match that he's like really good at building up the ending of the match.
Like the endings of his matches are so good, like consistently. They're always so well done. Like it's always just shit I haven't seen before. Combinations like. He has great psychology. It's like the end of his matches are so good.
Dude, like I mean, in retrospect, like whenever I first started watching New Japan, and I saw Kenny and all the Kenny Okada matches, I'm like, man, Kenny's like a fucking genius. But like now that I'm like comparing all these Okada versus whoever matches, I'm like, dude, this was Okada storytelling that made those matches great.
Yeah.
I mean, like not to take away from Kenny, because Kenny did his part and like made the matches amazing in his own perspective as well. But respect. Hey, he did pretty good too.
He did. Yeah. He like Porky Pig.
But I really think it was Okada's storytelling that made those matches phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, and you also think too, like Kenny Omega is also a great storyteller, so you combine them.
Yeah.
Which is why people, which I don't agree with, are saying they had the best match of all time in the history of wrestling. You know how many times, like I've heard them say this multiple times on Wrestling Observer, how that is the greatest match ever in the history of wrestling.
It is the greatest match they are the greatest matches that I've ever seen. They're like all in my top 10. But
no, they specifically say
that's me though. I've been watching for like a year and a half.
Yeah, but they specifically say that one match is like the greatest wrestling match ever to be had ever.
Yeah.
Like just that one. And like, dude, I thought Ishii versus Okada.
Match three. Okay.
I thought Ishii versus Omega in the G1 was better. Like I fucking love that match. That was one of my favorite matches since I started watching, but again, that's just me.
I also built up the hype for that match 3. Like I went out and like watched the old matches, and I got myself like really hyped for that, specifically Okada versus Omega. Yeah. So maybe I was just emotionally more invested in that match
Makes
as well.
Sense.
Yeah, what was I talking? Oh, yeah, Okada is a great storyteller. That's
I agree with
the
you.
gist of that was.
I agree with you. I'm curious to see how tall he is when I meet him. I wonder if he's going to tower over.
Dude,
him.
I think he's gonna be really tall.
Is he?
Yeah. How tall is he? Pull that shit up. Pull that shit up.
All right, you start the next one.
Pull that shit up, Jamie. So, let's see. Next, in the next 4th round match we have is Tanahashi versus Sonata. And
he's 6'3". He's 3 inches taller than me.
You said something to me, and I was like, man, I really think they might have Tanahashi win this based off what Dave was kind of hinting at and alluding to. So I kind of talked myself into like there's no possible way Sonata wins. Well, not no possible way, but I'm like it's really unlikely going into the Sonata's walking away with it.
Yeah.
And do you have results here?
I mean, I have a lot before the results.
No, I'm talking about the height.
Oh yeah. I told you he's 6'3".
Oh, I'm sorry. I was.
You're into it.
I was talking.
He's 3 inches taller than me. So I'm gonna be like, "What's up, man?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like that because he's so far away.
Man.
Yes, like my voice has to travel to get to him because he's so high up there.
Yeah. Another thing that has me thinking Sonata's gonna lose is I'm thinking about them booking the G1, whatever it's called, G1 Supercard, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, why wouldn't they want to have Sonata and Evil like in a tag team together?
I didn't even think of that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Which they do.
I mean, you're bringing your A-list to America to put on display. Why wouldn't you want your tag team, your 7-time tag team champions?
That's a great point I never thought of. That's a very good point. The first note I have for this match is Tanahashi's ear looks gross. It is super cauliflower.
He's got the cauliflower. Dude, a group of wrestlers came in the other, not like regular amateur wrestlers came in the other night. I guess they're in town for like a tournament or something. And dude, they all of them had cauliflower ear, like real bad. I'm like, this is crazy.
Oh man,
this is like, how do you? Because that doesn't go away. No. That stays like that.
Yeah.
It freaks me out just thinking about it.
I don't want that.
I don't want my ears to feel like that. No. Do you think they hear less?
What if your balls are like that? Probably if it's blocking.
Oh, the one dude didn't hear me when I said something. Maybe that's what.
You should be a detective. You could be Batman.
Yeah.
The Ace tries to get the Texas Cloverleaf, but Sonata gets to the ropes before he can even turn him over. But shortly after that, Sonata goes for a Hurricane Rana. Tanahashi holds onto him and locks in the Texas Cloverleaf, but Sonata eventually makes it to the ropes. Sonata goes for Skull-In, but Tanahashi reverses into 2 Twist and Shouts, but Sonata reverses the third into a rope-assisted neck breaker. Yeah. Sonata hits a beautiful Tiger Suplex and locks in the Skull-In. Sonata hits a top rope moonsault onto Tanahashi's back. This is very similar to the Ospreay spot with Okada where he did the shooting star presses. He hits a moonsault to Tanahashi's back and then goes for a second moonsault after Tanahashi rolls over. But Tanahashi gets his knees up and inside cradle Sonata for a really good false finish here. Sonata moonsault from the second rope into the Skull-In, but Tanahashi reverses it into another inside cradle for an even better false finish. The roll-ups in this were really getting me for false finishes. I was like, man, it's going to be over. It's going to be over. I thought it was going to end with one, but it didn't. Great sequence here. Tanahashi goes for the Dragon Suplex, but Sonata lands on his feet. Sonata goes for an Okada roll, but when he bridges, Tanahashi grabs him and sends him face first onto the mat. Tanahashi then does the rolling clutch, but when he bridges, Sonata catches him and locks in the Skull-In, and fucking Tanahashi taps out. Sonata by submission. Wow, that was a fucking shocking win.
Yeah,
I was really surprised.
Like it happened at a point where I really wasn't expecting it to happen either. I thought we'd at least have like 5 more minutes in this match, and it happened. I'm like, what? That's it?
It's over.
It's over?
I personally, at this point, I personally think this is a mistake because Okada is now obviously going to win. That's just what I put. Now, let's discuss the Skull-In for a second here.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting sick and tired of trying to figure this out and I'm making fucking notes. When he has him standing up, they say that that's not the Skull-In yet, and it's when he's on the mat. And I'm like, so that's just the setup for the Skull-In.
Yeah.
So it's not actually the Skull-In until he's laying down, or is it the Skull-In when he has him up too? Like,
I think they just say he's setting up for the Skulls-In when he's standing.
So he'll have him in this for like fucking a minute straight, and he's not even the Skull-In yet. He's just setting it up.
Yeah.
That's dumb. Yeah. Fall down, bro.
Maybe the point is to display how bad that is, and then it gets worse whenever you get on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems silly to me that you have a move that you do for such an extended period of time, and it's just a setup. It's not even like a move.
It's different.
I don't know. Because then I keep finding myself typing in, he has them in these setup for these skull in. This setup. I'm like, this is annoying.
So it's all because you just don't like typing. You're lazy. That's the issue.
I wish I had as many notes as you. I'm too fucking lazy. I suck
now
at this.
You get it.
I suck at this. That's it, man.
Dude, let's just be thankful that next round we get in round 5.
The 5th and final round.
We get Okada versus Sonata, because Okada is a fucking god and can his drop kicks can blow holes through people's chest.
They can. Sonatas can't.
They're the greatest drop kicks ever.
You're like, I can't wait to say this.
Yeah.
They can blow holes through people's chests.
Yeah. I had that note. I was like, Dave's going to read my notes and see that, and he's going to be like, fuck you.
I didn't read it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I made a point to say it out loud.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
It's whatever.
I failed you.
It didn't go to waste. All right, let's start the U.S. title match before we move ahead to the main event.
I forgot about that.
Well,
why don't we first talk about Night 12 of the New Japan Cup, the March 24th show. What are we talking about first on here? This is where I put in the pictures of what we're talking about. That's why I always say the date and what it is.
Yeah.
And whenever I edit the podcast on YouTube, each thing we talk about has a different picture.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That does sound
put a
pretty
lot
cool.
of work into it.
It does sound pretty cool. It's up. The cue card's up now.
It's alright. Fuck you. I'm going to put it up late now. You're going to look dumb. I'm going to put it up with 2 minutes left in the show. I was going to have a picture of a fucking dick here for a while.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Wall heater.
Let's talk about this U.S. title match. Go.
All right. So we got Chase Owens and Juice Robinson. All right. Let's go.
Something annoyed me about this, and I forgot because I didn't write anything down.
Was it the back and forth with the cheating?
No, but there was a lot of cheating in the end of this one.
Yeah, dude. Like, I thought the cheating was really like. I don't want to say like well done, but like really. I don't know, I kept thinking, I'm like, oh, so he cheats, and then Juice is gonna come back and win, and then he cheats again. I'm like, oh fuck, is he gonna win from cheating now?
Yeah.
And then Juice comes back again. I'm like, oh my god, this dude won't die.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Okay, John.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had to read my notes. I didn't go over it like you. I'm not a smart like you.
A smart.
Yes. Yeah, dude, I was thinking, like, this is going to set up for a G1 match. This is going to be the G1 US title match here.
Wait, the one that's already happening as you're watching it?
No, like, this is going to set up one in America, like, one at that show.
Like a rematch?
Yeah, I thought it was going to set up a rematch.
I would have been very sad if it did.
Because I thought it was just going to, like, go back and forth real quick. Like, right now, Chase takes it from cheating, and then Juice wins it back in America.
I think I already heard that they were just doing this match here and not at the G1. So
yeah, I didn't know that. I did not know that was going to happen. Not going to happen.
Seems like you're uneducated.
Yeah. I want to avoid spoilers, you know?
Yeah, Spoilers,
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Captain
America dies.
Fuck, that would suck. That would suck.
If it was a spoiler, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any play-by-play for this at all, or no?
I have nothing.
Oh, well, why are we talking about it?
I told you were in charge of notes for this. I specifically said that in a text.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
No.
All right, cool.
It was just so silly and crazy. You're like, that can't be right.
Yeah. Let's see, and then there's the. I didn't know I'd have to do play-by-play too. I don't have any play-by-play.
You don't have to.
Oh, okay, cool. Juice ended up prevailing at the end, and then Mikey.
You said prevailing. That's a good word.
And then Juice is getting beaten down on, and Mikey Nichols comes out. And
I thought you got confused as to who Chase Owens was for a second.
Yeah. Wait, did I say Chase?
No, you said Mikey Nichols, and I was like, why does he say Mikey Nichols there? That's supposed to be Chase.
Yeah, so Bad Luck Fale and
that's right.
And Chase were beaten down on Juice after the match, and then Mikey Nichols comes out for some reason. There's got to be a reason.
Chaos.
Mikey Nichols isn't. Wait, Juice isn't Chaos.
No, he's not.
That's why I'm confused.
You sure Mikey Nichols? I don't remember this happening at all.
I'm 100% positive. 100. I was just listening to those guys that I was complaining about, and they were talking about like it has to be setting up for something. So it has to be setting up for something.
I don't think it is.
I mean, it's just so random having Mikey Nichols to come out for some reason. Unless you're gonna have like a clean fight with Mikey Nichols and Juice, and then you're gonna have a good sportsmanship match.
I don't think Mikey Nichols came out.
I mean, he did. That's all I got for you.
That's the finish. Mikey Nichols.
He's the new Trent Beretta.
Oh.
That's what it is.
I really hope I can meet best friends. I think I'm going to try to meet them at WrestleCon.
They're going to be new best friends.
Oh.
They're going to replace best friends.
Who?
Mikey Nichols and Juice.
What about fucking poor Finley?
I don't give a fuck about him. Fuck Finley. Finley can fuck off.
So who won? Juice, right? You said he prevailed, right?
Yeah, I said he prevailed.
That's right. So Juice won, huh?
This is what happens when Gable's in charge of the notes. You're not really sure what happened, and you're doubting the stuff that really even did happen.
I'm like, this is completely wrong. You were watching fucking Ring of Honor. You got confused.
Dude, I was sitting there watching Ring of Honor. You were there with me. I was sitting there watching it, and I'm like, wait, how is Juice here if... Oh, wait, this is pre-recorded.
Yeah, you got confused.
I forgot they do that.
I'm surprised you didn't actually watch like an episode of Superstars from the 90s or something. All right. Let's,
I thought it was live. I was like, why is Stone Cold Steve Austin out here? I thought he retired.
Come on.
I don't know what Superstars
Before
is.
his time.
No idea.
All right, the New Japan Cup 5th round, final round of the 5th. Kazuchika Okada versus Sonata. Okay, so let me go off and... Let me start off and say, I've made fun of Okada's drop kicks a lot. I've made fun of them a lot. Yeah. And justifiably so. Deservedly so.
Because they really, they almost risk control them.
So this is beyond impressive since this is coming from me.
Yeah.
In this match, Okada gives the damnedest drop kick I've ever seen.
Dude.
Where he basically goes in slow motion in the air and like is almost standing and floating in the air and drop kicks Sonata. I watched this like 10 fucking times like every one. And I was like, how did he do this?
I did the exact same thing, but the issue with rewinding it is I was initially in the heat of the moment, and I'm like, dude, when he did that, I'm like, is he ever coming back down? Like it was just like in my brain, it was so much slower and more dramatic. And then on the replay, I'm like, yeah, he was up there for a while, but I mean, it went normal speed. You know what I mean? Like, whenever you're watching things for the first time, it's like it's happening in slow motion.
I definitely agree with you that after watching it several times, it seemed as impressive, but I still noticed that it still seemed like he slowed down.
For sure.
Yeah, but it was crazy.
Dude, he was hovering in the air for like a year.
He was like a hoverboard lock. Let's see. I love that slick dick. It doesn't say that.
No. I was gonna ask if I got that note right. Are we at that yet?
Okada goes for a tombstone that's reversed into a skull in by Sonata, reversed into a tombstone by Okada, reversed into a tombstone by Sonata. They reversed like 15
we passed
times
this.
here.
We're past. Never mind.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because my next note is the missile drop kick where he's in the air for like ever.
Oh shit! We'll go over your stuff.
Yeah, we'll skip that one. Not important at this point. All right. Not worth it.
Okada gives Sonata a backslide into a Rainmaker, which was really fucking cool. Sonata then ducks the second Rainmaker, but takes a drop kick followed by a tombstone.
Let me know when you get to the submission.
Okay, cool sequence here. Sonata ducks a Rainmaker and goes for skull in.
I know I always ask you to let me know.
You're just going to hear it and say it.
Yeah.
So Sonata ducks a Rainmaker and goes for skull in, but Okada rolls out of it and goes for a Rainmaker, but it's ducked, and Sonata goes for a Rainmaker, but it's ducked, and Okada goes for skull in. Sonata rolls out of it into his own skull in and spins him and then locks it in. Those were all reversals. There was like 18 of them.
It's crazy.
Oh, it was so good. I don't understand how they remember how to do all this. It's madness.
Dude, so this is the part, this skull's in here. This is the part where it like got like real built up that he could tap, right?
This is where he spinned him around before he locked it in.
So
I think this was it, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because this is where Okada pushes back Sonata to pin him, but Sonata kicks out and then he locks it back in.
Yeah, dude, everyone's going nuts and shit. Like you can like I would imagine if you're in the ring, you can barely hear like one another talking or anything. People are going crazy, and then Red Shoes is trolling the shit out of everyone, and he keeps leaning in and grabbing in his ear, like he thinks Okada's given up or something. And I'm like, dude, Red Shoes, you're doing something cool. You're really fucking with people right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. He definitely added to that. So Red Shoes needs to take the praise and get it from us. That's for damn sure. But dude, I want to when I meet Okada, I'm gonna be like, dude, did you like? Say whenever I meet Okada, I want to be like, dude, do you like get in the ring and rehearse this entire sequence of like 15 fucking moves, or you just like seriously just call them as they happen in the ring? I'm like, how the fuck are you so good at this? Like, cause like I can't like how like there's no way they can rehearse that and remember it, right?
I'm gonna.
But how are they coming up with it on the spot like that? It's amazing.
I'm gonna tell you the first issue with your question, and it's my only issue. Remember afterwards, whenever Jay White said something to him, he's like, "I don't understand what you're saying, Okada."
Yeah.
Why are you gonna ask him if he doesn't understand what you're saying?
He understands.
Nuh-uh.
How do you think they call the spots, jackass?
That's a good point. Man, you're good at this.
Oh, yeah. That's actually, I have a defense for you, and I'm going to argue for you. Wrestling it actually has a universal language. It's all in English no matter where you are. That doesn't mean they can speak English. They just know the words that they do.
So they didn't know all of English. Just
exactly. Like the reason that, I can't remember if they talked about this on the show, but I thought this was interesting. The reason that you notice how they call the count in English?
Yeah.
In Japan, they're like 1. They call it out loud in English. Because wrestling initially came from America, so they adopted the American like things of it, like all the English stuff.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, like for example, if they're in the ring calling and they say clothesline, they know what clothesline means. If you're like, hey, you want to go to dinner? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't understand. I just know the word clothesline is this.
Dude, speaking of Japan, like not copying, but learning wrestling from America, dude. I'm watching like a shit ton of Dragon Ball Z. There's this character named Hercule who doesn't have like any powers. He's just like kind of there. He takes credit for whenever everyone does something good. I'm not gonna explain his character, but he's clearly a designed after like a mixture of like Randy Savage and like Hulk Hogan and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, he's even got the stash, the Hogan stash going on. It's funny.
Does he say brother?
He might in the English translation.
I hope so. So anyway, back to this match. So now let's go of the skull end to pin Okada, but Okada kicks out. So now then misses the top rope moonsault. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, you brought this up months ago. Like, why do they let up on a submission to try to do a pin? Why wouldn't they just keep the submission on?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Especially in this situation, it was done because, like, Red Shoes was raising his hand, and when it drops 3 times, it's over.
I'm like, you're about to win, and then you're like, okay, I'm going for a different method.
I'm going to pin him now. I don't know. Sonata with a moonsault. Oh, no, I'm dying.
Dude, that's when commentary has to say something like he doesn't want to win that way or something. Like give a motive to it, you know?
Yeah, they can figure out something.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Sonata with a moonsault into the skull end, and Okada flips back and reverses it into a spinning tombstone, which was really fucking cool. Awesome back and forth reversal spot. Then a spinning Rainmaker followed by a Rainmaker. Okada wins by pinfall and is the 2019 New Japan Cup winner.
He won.
I thought this match was great. I really did, but I think having the unknown of who would win, with it not being Sonata, would have made it better. Because I was just waiting for... Sonata's not going to win, and I was waiting for him to lose. It's still a great match.
Yeah, this is some good shit.
I like this match. I liked it. You didn't like it.
I had an additional note about the end. Dude, so the match ending with 2 Rainmakers, all right?
That's like how he ends every match now.
Yeah. Well, in a really big match, it really works for me because after the first one, like, if he's at a point where the guy's like really fucking beat up and he does the first one and destroys him, you're like, oh fuck, go for the pin now.
Yeah.
And then he brings up the second one and he goes for the second pin or the second Rainmaker. Like, dude, he just fucking destroyed. He destroys on the second one. You're like, it's over. It's over. At that point, that's whenever that Rainmaker finisher move works really well, not in the middle of the match.
Yeah, I agree.
Why are you going for it there? Calm down.
I mean, people, they'll go for their fucking finishers in the beginning. It's like, why'd you do that? He's going to kick out and you ever play a wrestling game? They're not weakened enough.
Yeah. I mean, after the first Rainmaker, you're like, oh, there's still, like if he lands a second Rainmaker, then it's over. But if he only lands that first one, there's still that like reasonable doubt that he's gonna reverse that second one. So as that second one's happening, it's just like with the drop kick in the air, dude. It's time's going slower. I'm like, is he gonna land it? Is it gonna get reversed? What's happening? And he makes contact. The guy's dead. He's fucking dead.
So how stupid it would have been if he hit the second one and the guy just no-sells it.
If he no-sold it there, it would have been really fucking dumb.
Like here's what exactly happened with Ishii.
Yeah.
But no.
I think it was a bad spot at the match to have it done at. Or to attempt it, I mean.
So what happened after that? Jay White, he's Okada's in the ring talking, and then Jay White comes out interrupting Okada's promo to cut his own promo. And then he says a bunch of Jay White stuff, and then Okada cuts a promo as White is leaving, because like you said, he's like, I didn't understand the thing you said. But then the best part of this whole thing is when White is leaving, and Okada is cutting the promo, Gato is covering Jay White's ears so he can't hear Okada as they walk up the ramp. I thought it was so
I didn't even notice that.
Dude, it was so funny. I was like, that's great. It's such a heel thing to do.
Gato.
So I want to talk a little bit about this whole gimmick of Jay White's that they've been doing, that they were talking about on Observer, which they definitely are, is White's whole thing, and he even did it on the, he wrestled a tag match, I think, in the last night, right?
Yeah.
You remember who he wrestled?
I don't think I watched it, but I think I remember it being mentioned.
Well, anyway, like what he's been doing in all these big matches is he takes their finishing move and reverses it into the switchblade. No, the Blade Runner. He did the same thing in the tag match. I can't remember who it was, but whoever he was wrestling in the tag match did their finishing move, and he reversed it into the Blade Runner. So it's like his new gimmick he's doing with like all of his opponents now, which I think is kind of cool. Like he's using their move against them and turning it into his finishing move. Like he did it with Okada, did it with Tanahashi. So I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, I remember I heard they were talking about it on that fucking podcast I hate to listen to.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
I know why I do it. It's Super J-Cast.
I think it's a cool little thing to have him do. And I think they should do something with it where maybe he does it to Okada, and that'll be the first time someone kicks out of the Blade Runner, and that's when Okada beats him, wins the title. But so Okada winning, it means he's fighting Jay White. Dude, I really think Okada's winning the title. That makes me sad. Not because he's beating Jay White, but because Tanahashi lost the title after his first defense.
Yeah.
He barely had it. So you're going to have Jay White lose it after a couple months again? I think that it's switching too fast.
Yeah, I heard a couple. I read this online. I heard that they were talking about that on the podcast as well. Both the podcasts I listened to mentioned this.
Stupid podcasts that don't make any fucking sense because they're idiots.
Super J-Cast.
They're fucking retarded.
We have our reasons. What were we talking about?
Oh, how they're not going to have any of their good talent at the Madison Square Garden show?
Oh, yeah. No. What were we just talking about?
Oh.
I lost my train of thought. I got derailed.
How they don't have Ishii or Suzuki booked because you can't fit everyone on the card, but they don't have a good excuse as to what they could do.
I don't think that's what we were talking about.
We were talking about Okada and the fast title changes if he wants the title back.
Is that does this take away value from the title?
Yeah.
And I mean,
I
am worried.
I don't know that it takes value away. I mean, if you have Okada hold it for a year, it's just as important as it was. But I think you can't keep doing it. That's for sure. If you keep doing it over and over and it keeps happening, yeah. I mean, you can fix it really easily with a long title reign. But I don't know. I just think that
another Okada long title reign.
Yeah.
I mean, he just came off 2.5 years or something on a title run.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I understand why they would do it and have Okada have that big celebration, but I don't know, man. I think White should win. But you can't have him beat Okada again.
Dude, look how we all think Okada's going to win it, though.
Well, how are you going to have Okada lose twice to Jay White, really?
I don't know. I feel like something's got to happen here. I don't know what it is, what the fuck Gato is doing, but I think he has a plan.
I hope so.
I think he has a plan, and I'm gonna trust him for now.
I'm gonna put this marker in your butt.
Butt Sharpies. Butt Sharpies.
So that's all for that. We really don't have we don't need to go over any type of bracket thing because the fucking thing's over. It's over.
Yeah.
I won.
So who does Okada go up against next? Jay White.
Yeah.
Dude, Jay White had the best bracket. It was just him on his, and he just had to wait.
He had the easiest bracket by far.
Yeah.
So our next show, we're gonna review the Road to G1, the Ring of Honor show. So we'll cover that. And after that, it's the G1.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do for these shows. I don't know if I might have you show me how to record something and then save it and not publish it. And so after each show I go to, I can record 5 or 10 minutes and talk about it, and I can put it all into one show.
After we get done with the segment, we have to stand there and just wait a few minutes for it to upload. That uploading is it going to the cloud.
So then it's saved forever?
I believe so.
Okay, because
we'll double check this just to make sure.
That might be what I might do then. I might just record like 5 or 10 minutes after each show I go to and just talk about them. That way I can have like a kind of a record of it because I'll forget. I can listen to it and remember the fun times I had.
Well, you're going with Tito, right?
Yeah.
Is Tito going to make any appearance?
Probably not. I'm going to tell him he's not allowed to talk.
Well, at least, I mean, even if you have him there, it's like, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, but hey, what you think about it? It was okay.
There you go.
Like, cool, thanks, man.
There we go.
Cool. All right, we're going to go now.
All right. Dude, what if,
Pitbull?
Are any of the Elite booked for anything?
No.
Dude, what if...
Dude, they're going to remember I said they're going to show up at some of these shows.
I don't think Cody's going to show up at this G1 Supercard thing, but, like, what if Hangman shows up to go against Bully?
Dude, no one from AEW is going to be at those.
You don't think Hangman could show up?
Dude, Ring of Honor isn't going to let people from AEW be there. It's not going to happen.
It'd be such a huge pop.
However, Cody could show up at one of MJF's shows and do something because what they've been teasing on being the Elite.
Yeah.
Which would be kind of cool.
Oh, dude, yeah, he can hear things now.
He can. He got his hearing cleared up.
Cleaned his ears.
He cleared his ear hole out.
Is that what it was? What was the issue?
And he couldn't hear right. He just had to clean his ear out and then he could hear.
It's so silly.
Yeah. That's them.
There it is. All right.
Bye now.
Thanks for listening.
Do stuff, Twitter and whatnot.
Follow us at Breakroom BS on Twitter. At Breakroom BS 1 on Twitter.
Yeah.
At Breakroom BS on Instagram.
Yeah.
And Breakroom BS on YouTube. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Subscribe.
There you go.
Oh.
You can just cut this.
Were you drinking?
Yes.
You smell like an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
I mean, I had like an orange juice and rum like 2 hours ago.
You really are a drunk?
Yeah.
Why are you drinking in the afternoon, you fucking alcoholic?
Because I wanted it.
Oh. Is that what you say whenever you shoot up with some heroin? I wanted it. That's what I say whenever a girl says no.
Yeah, how do I smell like that? That was like 2 hours ago, and I what?
You hear what I said?
No.
That's what I say when a girl says no.
I wanted it.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
It was funny. You ruined it.
Yeah.
You ruined it by not paying attention, you bastard.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, I guess.
Was that the test?
No, it's fine. We'll go. I'm sure it's fine. It's always fun. When has a test ever been bad? Ever. Ever. Not once we've been like, that's not good. We better move this somewhere else.
I can give you 4 years of my life where I guarantee you all the tests were bad.
You're talking about when you keep knocking chicks up? What? Oh, I was thinking the pregnancy test.
Talking about high school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you're where you are today?
That's why I'm at here today.
Clearly, grammar and English was one of the issues.
Up until high school, I actually did really good in English.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, not me. I did good in everything.
Science was not one of my fortes. This is the post-credit scene. That's what this is.
I guess. I suppose. All right, then turn it off then.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.